Radiant team pick.
Slog.
Is Infernal Blade though.
There's a ward there. It would see him just as he goes through the stairs. Now that they pulled back, yeah, he walks forward one step. There's really no chance. Maybe Envy trying to entice him a bit. Meanwhile, Resolution gets here. Misery getting up in his face a bit. Now takes the shot. It's going to be a bit of a slow roll here for MSS at the start of this game. Misery since then has joined hands bottom lane here with Moon.
All right, here we go. We go dive.
Right on in. Envy pulling him down, and Rose to run him. Hits him with the Infernal Blade, and that will get the job done. A wave will come out, though, from Saksa, and with the power of the tower, they'll be able to get the finish. They'll look to take care of it. But
P, I think they actually saw this smoke coming up from DC. They have a ward in the big camp on the Dire jungle. DC smoked up, trying to go for a pick on MSS. They look like they get the swap.
Yep, they do. He gets blasted as well from Misery. He'll get quickly dealt with. SVG responds, drops the Static Storm, drops the Kinetic Field. They even commit the Doom. They know that Resolution does not have the reincarnation. Envy now looking to commit in, hits with a big wealth of damage, but so does Weehaw, dishing out the Requiem, allows him to get the right-click finish onto Envy. Oh, gets the raise, looking to go for Rose. Rose makes it away. Owie on the other side, however, he gets raised. And it's a triple kill for more people ready to play. Trying to see when Rose has crept out. He's been spotted. Moon goes for him. Where have you been?
They're bringing Weehaw right away. They're pulling him with the recall from Toddle.
They are. Envy's already made his jump in though. Remnant's gonna get the burst for Saksa. Yes, he can. What Weehaw's here now. Resolution already inside the mix here. Doesn't have to use reincarnation yet, but they do glimpse him back. Turns towards Rose, hits him with the stun, hits him with a big right click, and they drop the Static Storm. Black Hole, he gets blasted back with the Blinding Light, but it does not cancel the Black Hole. It doesn't matter, they'll raise right through him. EC muscle past NP.
NP's just trying to get what they can out of the map. Their lanes keep getting forced in, like you mentioned, by the global Toddle. Top lane, Rose, getting pressured by Rezo.
Ouch. He
but
still
now
hits hard.
Pretty alone here. Gonna get recalled, but it gets canceled right away.
Yeah. And
this
now he's 1 versus 3. Owie's here now too. Uh-oh.
Spenge is coming with the swap.
Everybody's here now. Comes back with a second life. They have a Static Storm waiting on top of him. He pops the Blade Mail, gets swapped back, but MSS is there, and then it gets canceled. Absolutely. Almost a mega high Black Hole as it caught 3, but without having that stun caught inside, it is free and available to just deny MSS from what could have been a huge and epic play. DC
they don't have that much crazy damage follow-up.
Yeah.
The Emperor had already used all of his remnants and all of his spells and everything too, so Disruptor ulti was already expended. It was a pretty nice Black Hole, but you see just looking.
Yeah, you know, you just see you see that initial big Black Hole and percolate quite a bit. I think it's going to be going well, but absolutely right. Without the big damage, it's not going to be good enough. A man who dishes the damage necessary for this game is Resolution. Looking to make some NP members bow before the king. Slashing down, can he finish him off? Ugh. Not going to be able to get it yet, but he's back for round number 3? Probably 3 by now. DC run right through the top lane, and it's set of racks, and now make their way going coast to coast. Docs in a bit of trouble. Eating the pressure from Owie, the Requiem gonna get dished. Doxa will eventually go down, but then Owie shows himself and frantically pounces to go for the finish. Will eventually get it, but loses his own life. Does have a buyback, may be forced to use it. NP have already lost 3, and they're about to lose Envy. He has no buyback, and that could be the Tau being thrown in any second. Buybacks coming out, final hurrah for NP. They lose SVG, Envy back in the mix. Resolution has another life. If they bring him down, he'll only be going into round number 4. But
we had died and kept his ultra kill. My bot back got recalled. Yeah, this is looking like it's just too hard for MP to really fight.
Yeah, jumping right in. Weehaw not even caring what kind of thunderclouds are over his head, taunting and finishing things out. It is over. Godlike for Resolution. Game number 1. Gonna be going to Digital Chaos.
It was looking decent until that one top situation happened. Pretty much, Weehaw gets triple kill. It gets. Because Sanking and Bushido being are pretty good versus it.
5 seconds remaining.
Someone's been Someone's been fiending it. Other than that, it's very hard for him to go on anybody when Moon is just pushing the wave in that manner. Mid lane, though, looks like we do see Bros going for a setup here with the net.
Oh! And then the poop. And the first blood goes to Owie's. Because, you know, Weehaw wants to get this Blink Dagger, or BKB rather, as fast as possible. Looks like they spotted Saksa. Nice arrow connection with the Earth Binds. He has nowhere to go. This Dazzle is done for.
Steven has been landing a lot of his arrows too this game.
He has.
We're under nets and all that, but he's also fairly farmed.
Bottom lane. Looks like they managed to get the lockdown for Envy. They blast them apart with the Requiem. And then MSS shows up with his Blade Mail, locks them both in. And they take them both out too. Moon and Weehaw together, caught within a trap. Beautiful setup from MSS. Will get redemption for Fallen Envy. Still making it a favorable trade for MP. Resolution though, flirts around and boom, blast down Rose. In the misery now. Oh, that does not latch somehow. And now comes out the ulti and SVG will get dropped. Okay then, Resolution though, lots of damage on the back end of this one. Eats a rocket. And we'll be able to run out. A very long-winded fight, but the Aegis not there. They hope for a better fight. Owie's been spotted farming the Ancient Camp. Resolution hits him up with the bugs. They hex him though. Gets forced out, runs away from safety. Arrow gonna be dodged, but the jumping from MSS is gonna be onto Weehaw. Doesn't look to lock him in yet. The Moonlight Shadow is gonna be out. And DC look to turn and run. There goes the cogs, but the Requiem flies out from Wee. Now Disruption going to be there trying to save MSS. He's trying to make it back in a wave, but one more shot should do it. They'll get the finish. Moon hits up with a burrow onto Owie, who's moving forward for Sox, and now they turn it back and around. They need one more shot for that Owie Meepo. He's too far away. Weehaw moves in to get it. They get it. Meepo's out. 80 seconds. No buyback. Misery gets the lock onto Rose. Hits him with the power shot. Moon is waiting with the burrow. Gets it there. Oh, barely lives. The auto starfall nearly taking...
See, Weehaw's about to buy up his butterfly and bring it on the courier too, so that's a big power peak. Moon, gotta get error.
Okay, they get with the Earthbind, a force within the trees. Soxa trying to stay safe on the back end. They are going to get the finish on for Moon, but they want the Dazzle too. Meanwhile, MSS setting up yet more kills potentially up and ahead. He's trying to square up with Weehaw here, and then SPG follows it up with a disruption. Resolution is
gone.
They got to do something. MP are like, okay, we got so much time left. Let's do something here. Blinking and leaping and everything possible to get the jump on something here. They move in and they get the grab. It's going to be Soxa going down first, and they're looking to follow it up with more. Envy chasing in, locked onto Weehaw. He is running in. Nice hook connection there for MSS. Will bump back Wee, who's going to be forced to pop the BKB, but he's desperate to make it out. There's the force. There's the Requiem. Good damage on for MSS. Can he turn and at least get the finish there? Yes! Death Requiem also going to be dished out.
But their lanes are pushing in now. They're two side lanes.
DC see this. They have the ward right by that bounty spot, and they pop right for MSS. It's going to get shackled up. Arrow will fly, not find its target. Owie wants to continue to commit. Blinks in, doesn't find much of a poof target as the force is there. And now he's in a lot of trouble. They move in, and that's the end of Owie. He's going to be out, no buyback.
Hard for them to fight after he goes down. A little bit of a misplay, I think, by AY there. Probably going to hurt them quite a lot when it's a DD Shadow Fiend feeding on your tier.
Yes, so MSS tries to do something about it. Bumps him back with the cogs. Now hook shots in. Disruption is there. Weehaw quickly takes care of the illusions. He goes back to work on this tier 3. That's going to be taken care of. Now look at the racks go down. DC hitting them hard. They're looking to 2-0 NP in this. But, you know, Owie's in the side lanes, continuing to kind of force DC to acknowledge them.
I was going to say this might be where we see, oh, Envy.
Uh-oh, and going for the Omni. MS is there for follow-up and helps locking down Wee to get the finish. Now it's going to be a bit of pressure on MSS. He steps back. Moonlight Shadow does come out. Rooted down. Soxa goes for the TP, makes it out. He's going to be safe. MP frantic. They race in, know that this is their chance to go. Piece of DC. The DC just need to dodge those fights.
Maybe try to burn the Aegis here.
Oh, look at that. They're going to go for it. Rift. Blood Shard, is it going to be enough? They got it. Are they going to run? They're going to try to run. They're happy with that. They are happy with... Rotations back as Rose continues to split push. Look who's inside. Uh-oh, almost caught out. MSS doesn't catch the hook. Nearby, there's going to be a burrow. Trying to get the jump and the finish onto SVG. That is going to be the Shadow Demon taken out of this. And the gem dropped. Meanwhile, below, Moon looking to set up onto Rose. He gets the Moonlight Shadow off, but he gets quickly dealt with thereafter. Now it is...
Force something, or force the lanes in so far while the Roche is up that they go for a Roche play with like 2 or 3 heroes.
Envy is just going in, gets the finish of the tier 3 in the bottom lane, and looks to TP out. All right, nice move, Envy. Oh, Howie though in the lane. Yeah, he is not so fortunate. He gets shackled down and killed off. Weehaw's almost effortless between him and Misery. Howie's now out of this game 90 seconds, but he might have to buy back. A takedown of Saksa also does have a buyback here, but just that 1-by-1 here is Resolution just continues to right-click. Envy gets out the healing ward, and Resolution goes back for the Rax instead. We'll get the finish on that one now. Big Omni Slash comes out. Time-lapse, though. Shrugs it off, no problem. Moon steps in, gets off a decent burrow strike, but could find himself in a lot of trouble. There's a 4-staff, a second one with a Grave. He's going to be back and in the safety zone. While on the other side, MSS locks down and finishes off the Dazzle. Saksa going to be out of this one. Jump for Envy, and now it's going to be Weehaw within the trees. They show themselves. Hey, Moon hits it in with a big move. Howie inside him with a Ghost Scepter. He's going to be fine. But the rest of the team is not, as they begin to fall 1-by-1. Base Resolution going for the bottom tier 3. MSS forced to dish out the Ghost Scepter, Blade Mail, and hide away from trouble. But DC just keep their eyes on in, going for the racks. They know this one is close to over. That is 2 racks suddenly gone, and Resolution is not done yet. He's looking to go all the way for the Shrine, potentially for the Megas. A big Poof Bomb does come out, but the Grave is going to be there. A save for Moon, and then a Flying Requiem will be there, and that's going to be the game. It's going to be DC taking this series 2-0 over NP.
All right. The Windrunner work, I don't feel like it was really so much Windrunner stuff though, but I really like their lane setup this game. They went for that like